Hey, it's Rick. Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this welding sticker design. This design started as a quick drawing in my sketchbook. I had a rough idea for this sarcastic-looking skeleton with the slogan, "Fuck off, I'm welding." It's pretty generic, and I figured everybody likes skulls and skeletons, and this would appeal to a broad audience. Once I scanned the sketch into the computer, I traced over it several times to refine the proportions. In the beginning, I had no idea what colors or fonts I was going to use, so I just roughed this stuff in. When I had a rough color sketch I was happy with, I printed out a refined outline. Then I traced that a few more times, refining positions and proportions as I went. I tend to work like this, building up slowly, polishing the image as I go. I used my old overhead projector to transfer the line drawing to a piece of cold press illustration board. I didn't film any of that, it would have been really grainy. Once I have the line work transferred to the board, I can start painting. I thought I'd paint this one traditionally rather than digitally. I really prefer working in real life to the computer. The drawing tablet's a poor substitute for the feedback you get as an artist working with a pencil or a paintbrush. There are, of course, benefits to the computer. I wouldn't attempt to do the circular graphic or the type by hand, it just wouldn't come out very good. As I'm painting here, I'm blocking in colors first. I like to cover as much of the white as possible before working to refine the image. I find I can better judge values with most of the core colors down. All of this is just to get a basic feel for the shapes. I'll end up unhappy with all the brushstrokes and decide to cover much of it up digitally. But this painting really helps me figure out the light and shadows. This being a fantasy character, I don't have any reference for the shading. I know so many new artists are convinced that working from reference is cheating, but I can tell you, all professional illustrators use reference. I'm painting this character in acrylic gouache, which is very opaque and has a very matte finish. Once I get the core colors down, I add highlights and shadows with transparent glazes. I took my time with this one, only working on it a few hours at a time over a few days. I think I'm going to expand this sticker design to include variations for things like sewing, knitting, gaming, crafting, fishing, etc. Might be funny. This sticker is only going to be about 4 inches round, but when I make designs I'm always thinking about other uses, and I could always print this on a shirt as well, so I'm working larger than I need to. Once I've got the painting done, I scan it into the computer. Then I realize how rough the painting looks and decide to smooth it out by painting over it. This just blends out some of the rough brushstrokes from the glazing. I think if I'd used an acrylic medium to thin the paints rather than water, this would have been avoided. Or if I was just a better painter. I do one area at a time, masking and repainting it, making corrections to the shapes and colors as I go. This seems like a lot of work for something like this, but I don't want to put out something I'm not completely happy with. I decided to shrink the outer text a bit to focus more on the character, since I've spent so much time on him. I settled on orange for the overall color scheme. I think it's a good color for this. I also decided on a different font. I added a black outline to the character to make him stand out more and created a drop shadow for him, as well as the inner circle, just to give it more dimension. I know this is kind of a dated airbrush look, but I'm a dated airbrush artist, so there you go. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. Remember to hit all the buttons on your way out, and thanks for watching.